Good morning, Road to Success. How are we? I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. The sun is shining, the end of the week. So I hope you've all achieved your goals from what you set out. I like to plan on a Sunday right through what I want to do by Friday. And if I haven't done it, then screw it. I'll just do it again on Monday, won't I? So there's no pressure. But, you know, we all need to be working towards our goals and our dreams. So that's exactly what I'm going to talk about today, because I've got full control, it's so exciting. I love getting control in these groups. It's brilliant. So in fact, am I even live? I think I am. Let me just quickly check while people come in. Yeah, morning. Hi, Nat. Brilliant. So people are coming in, which is fantastic. So I'm not just talking to myself like I feel I usually do. Right. So let me, I'll leave that on for a second till we get a couple more join us. But as I say, this is what we're going to talk about: goal planning and sponsoring, because I have my own group where it's a totally generic group, and people, women, come in, and the questions I ask, you know, what are the biggest issues at the moment? And everybody's sponsoring. And I know probably the reason why they struggle in sponsoring. So this is what I'm going to cover as well. Oh, don't want to look at that one. I've just answered that Philippine one. I'm hitting the wrong one because I've got to read my comments. I can't see on my system who's commenting, but I can on here. Let's have a look. Hi, Marie. Hi, Lynn. Neville, good morning. Tracy, hello. Right, okay, let's get cracking. Right, so first of all, we'll do the reminders. So let me get rid of that. The reminders for head office. So Monday, you have to go onto the Facebook page from FM UK and watch Rob Sperry at 8 o'clock. So that's Monday the 13th, 8 o'clock, Rob Sperry over on the FM UK Facebook page. So do not miss it. It's going to be amazing. Then you've got the 20% off body balms. They're usually £9. You can grab them until, I think, Sunday, for £7.20, and they come in 33, 81 and 173. Lipsticks, you've got 3 for the price of 2. Yeah, that's right. So, you know, fantastic. If you want to make samples, grab them now. They're only £7.50. They are usually 11 quid to us. Also, you get a free headband with 3 aloe vera, 3 beta-glucan, or the 3 complete care. Again, if you do events, parties, online workshops, demonstrations, anything like that, which you should be trying to do, it's brilliant to get the products and get that headband, because you can do a little mini facial using 3 of those products, do a demo. It's perfect for parties and events, and away you go. So grab those brilliant offers. And the Poland tickets for the 4th GNF, they end on Wednesday the 15th, and they're €23. So that's all the blurb done. If you do have any questions, please comment them, drop them below, and I will try and get them answered as I go along. If not, I'll catch you up later. Right, so goal planning. If you haven't set a goal, what you want to achieve by the end of this year, and you are sponsoring, you aren't really going to achieve that goal, because you are going to be, I say it's like, you know, fishing, you know, you're just hitting and hoping, and just whatever comes is brilliant. Yeah, whatever. If I had 3 members, brilliant, that's great. But if you don't see the value in adding 3 team members who do, you know, I don't know, do 1,200 points each, that's a bigger bonus for you. It gets you up the levels. Then yeah, that cash that you're going to make every month from 3 in your team doing 1,200 points is going to go towards your goals. So make sure you have got a plan. And this comes hand in hand with sponsoring as well. When you add somebody to your team, have that initial conversation before you've even signed them up. You know, what do you want? What are your goals and dreams? What do you want to achieve by joining FM? And if they haven't got a clue, dig deep, you know, because if nobody knows what they want, the chances are they're only going to buy 300 points here and there, not every month, because they don't know that the bonus that they can get can help change their lives, no matter how little. It could be trips to the cinema, it could be a weekend away, it could be, you know, a bottle of gin. It doesn't matter, you know, anything is a plus. So make sure you do have those deep conversations with people before they sign up, and then progress it to your new member welcome call. Make sure that you are connecting with people within 24 hours, offering them, is Thursday or Friday okay at 4 or 5? If they say no, well, what about next Tuesday between 6 and 7? If they say no, fine, get back to me when you are ready to start your FM business. You have to grow some in this business. And if people keep giving you the merry-go-round, they're not interested because they haven't got goals and dreams. So make sure you really do work with people on that. Now, I've created an ebook for people looking to join the business, not FM, but this is my little work from home guide, because there's so many questions in here that I wish I'd asked before I started network marketing. I didn't even know I was in it. But again, it's exactly to help people go through the whole process. So I highly recommend go and watch Alan Peace. The answers are in the questions on YouTube. It's brilliant. And this is the exactly step one process I go through. So what is your number one priority right now? Everybody's got a hot button. You need to find that before you even sign somebody up. But obviously, if they're in your team now, start getting some, connections going. Pick up team members. We haven't spoke for a while. Would you like to have a one-to-one over Zoom? I do Facebook a lot, Facebook video. Arrange it with them, reconnect, and go through these sort of steps. You can write all these down from that video because that's exactly what I done. So what is your number one priority? Is a new challenge? Is it recognition? Personal development to learn new skills? Is it for financial freedom? For your own business, the lifestyle it can bring, or extra cash? So I started because of the extra cash. It didn't turn out that I wanted it for my own business until about, I didn't even do anything for the first 12 months. That didn't even come onto my radar because I just wanted to sell, do some parties, earn some cash. But then I saw the bigger picture, and this is the problem I find as well with a lot of people sponsoring. When you see an advert out there on Facebook, which can be pretty spammy, all they say is verbal diarrhea. Come and join FM. We sell tea, we sell coffee, we sell perfume, we do this, we've got this commission, that commission, the other commission, we can get holidays, you can get cars. And it's like, holy, whatever, because people are not interested. They're going to it's information overload. Speak to the problem. What is their pain? What is their issue? Attraction marketing. And this is where I'll show you a bit more. So you've got to speak to people, sharing your pain that you had before FM, because they don't know, they don't even think they can make 20 quid, let alone achieving cars and holidays, until they get into the company and see other people doing it, and then they can get the real one-to-one training. So you've got to break it down simply, especially people who've never been in this industry before. So if somebody says extra cash, well, why do you need that? Why do you need it? And why is it important? Because you need them to get speaking. Why is that, choice important from the other choices? And what will happen if you don't get that cash? Then you start to think, oh, well, I won't be able to go on holiday. I won't be able to pay debt. I won't be able to do this. I won't be able to do that. So then they've already created the scenario that they need this business to work for them. And that's half the battle of getting people active and going. And then obviously we do goal planning. So within, your 12 months, what do you want to achieve? Do you want a new couch? Do you want the living room decorated? Do you want a new ensuite? Do you want this? Do you want that? What do you want? And if somebody says, well, I just want 20 quid, brilliant. That is perfect. They can do that. They just need to go and sell a few bottles of perfume. But if people want 200, 300s, they need to be building a business and working the business. And again, when you tell people that they actually need to work, it's like, oh, do I? And it's like, yeah, you really do need to work. So you've got to be explaining all these things to people and getting them to open up about the goals. And if somebody says, like I said, just 20 quid, but then they keep banging on, well, I haven't done this, I haven't done that. And so, well, you only wanted to make 20 quid. So no, you aren't going to hit 21% because you haven't got the plan in place to get there, which is how many points you need every month, how are you going to get them points, how many people in your team you need, structure, build 6 wide, 5,000 points each, you're instantly at 21, you've got a 21 bonus, but you've also got the bonus from Poland on top of that. You can make some amazing income by structuring 6, people wide, doing 5,000 points each. And again, this is what your sponsors will go through with you, and this is what I go through with my leaders and all my new members who want to build a team. We all build to this sort of structure. Is there any questions? Let me just scroll up because I do waffle. You know what I'm like? I don't stop talking. Because I just want to get as much information to you guys as I can. Okay, so I've got no questions, which is brilliant. Okay, so is it brilliant? So yeah, so you've got to work on goals and make sure they're accountable, because if you're not accountable, they're going to blame you. And why would you blame your sponsor? Why blame your sponsor if the sponsor goes inactive, if the sponsor's not around, if you're their sponsor, because I work with people on my line 10, 12, 15s, because there's no active sponsor above them. It's not up to the sponsor. It is down to you. It's down to your own effort. It's down to your consistency. It's down to, doing what you need to do to get the business to work for you. So this moves me on to my final bit, which is, well, no, I'm not going to do the 5 bits yet. I'm going to talk about the leadership. And, if you are a sponsor or a leader or whatever, because I do think there's 2 differences in them. And you are not motivated, you're not inspired, you're not, if you're flat, your team's going to be flat. So you have to, as a sponsor and as a leader, dig deep and find your own goals, because if you haven't got goals, you haven't got visions, dreams, your team won't, because you are not duplicating what you should be doing, which is be inspiring, be motivational, do incentives, do all that sort of stuff, because that's what will get you up the levels. So be authentic. When you are doing looking for new team members, use your personal profile to the best of your ability, which means pimping it out to the max, making it easy for people to find you to join your team, and never have FM UK as your place of work, because you are going to send people there. They are going to sign up to there. You're going to lose them into that black hole, and we've all had that famous black hole. So you have to be responsible to sign that person up the easiest and the simplest way possible. So I will quickly shoot over to my personal profile and show you. Let's have a little look. Let me get me on there again. Ta-da! Right, so this is my personal profile. Always do an audit check of your own accounts, but also of your team's accounts. Because if you've got team members, I like to look at my team's profiles, pages, and all that sort of jazz before I do a one-to-one, because then I know that if they say, I'm really struggling, I haven't done this, I can't do this, and it's like, well, you haven't posted anything about anything for 6 months. You've not even been active. You've not done this, you've not done that. And you haven't even got, your page linked or a group linked. And you've got to do all this sort of stuff if you want to get up the levels. So this is, make sure you have a profile photo just of you. This is for sponsors. If you're just selling, it doesn't really matter. You can still look professional. You've got to look professional, because otherwise I'll take that customer from you, because people go nosing on people. So make sure you look professional. Have a professional photo of you. Your cover photo, it can be a quote, it could be a team photo, it could be, it could be a family photo, but have a link on it. And I love my new laptop because I can click and I can go straight there. So it says click here. It's just a false button, but people will click it, but it'll take them to the photo description. This is where you put your freebies. This is where you're going to put your sign up links. Join my group. Go over to my page. Find me on Instagram. Whatever you want people to go to, make sure you're putting it on there. As I say, people are nosy. on everywhere. So if you're getting connecting with people in women's business groups and you're giving value, you're not sharing your opportunity, for heaven forbid, you are really helping people, giving advice, they're going to come and look at you. And this is the power of attraction marketing. So make yourself look attractive. That's my point. So make sure you're doing a self audit. When you start to team build, you are no longer Sharon Howard with a friend, a friends list. I'm Sharon Howard, the public. My life is public from there on in, because if I, make people not see stuff, then I'm restricting my business. So make sure your accounts are public. And I get it, you know, with people with kids, you can, you know, simply do a post, and, you know, when you do it, you can, you know, set it, who can see it, you know, friends can only see it, networkers can only see it, put people into lists. I have a video on YouTube on how to put people into lists as well, and it's brilliant. Right, okay, so that's that. So make sure it's totally open, because when you've got your profile set to public, you then access all these links on the left. You can add, I'm a network marketing professional. You are a network marketing professional. This is where you've got to be professional, at FM World Leader. So people click there, they'll go to my page. Quickly on your bio, you know, summarize what you do. What do you offer people? I empower women to live a life they deserve. What do? Do you help, you know, anyone? Do you help mums? Do you help dads? Do you help, you know, make sure you put something on there as well. Again, link to my website. This is what I mean. Don't ever put on here Amaranth Orchid at FM World UK, because people are just going to go straight to the FM UK site. You want them going to your business page. And I know there's lots of people, well, I haven't got a business page. You need to have everything. It's free advertising, it's free marketing, and you can do so much on a business page you cannot do in a group. So that's why I do it, and especially for doing some Facebook adverts as well. Right, I have a link to my Instagram, I have a link to my YouTube, I have a link to my Twitter, I have a link to my Pinterest, I have a link to my working from home guide, I have a link to my Facebook group and my website. This is exactly what you guides need to do. So it's brush up them profiles. And then what do you see? You've got 9 photos. Make them, you know, eye-catching. What do you stand for? Not photos of your dinners or, you know, all your, you know, kids and every single photo. Make it a bit, you know, get your makeup on, do your hair, take some photos in the garden. You can set your phones to 3 seconds. You know, I know, because I do a ton of selfies. But this is what works, and especially on Instagram as well. You just find a quote, put your photo, find a quote, put your photo. That's another thing. But anyway, so make sure you've got some attractive, eye-catching photos on there. Ignore all these ones. Join my team. Snapshots me doing training, and she gets some corkers. But it's our personalities, and this is what, you know, it's still sharing who you are, which is what you've got to do. Okay, so shout outs, team shout outs have to be on there. Throwback Thursdays are amazing for getting engagement. People love it, and this is how you can connect and share your pain. Share your past pain to before you found FM, create a story, not long, and then people will relate to that. You have to be relatable to people, and that's what's going to get people joining your team. Check out that haircut. Check out that. Look at all them wows. Yeah, that was a minging haircut. I hated that top as well. Hated it. New look. Oh. But anyway, that got a lot of interaction. But I didn't want to put a heavy post on yesterday because I'd done one the Thursday before, and I'm going to show you that. And this is total attraction marketing. There, I went live. Slim and World chicken curry. I made it, and I shared. I was doing Delia Smith live on my personal profile. Everyone was loving it. So if I can do a cookery little demonstration, you can talk about how, you know, you love what you're doing. You know, never mention the FM business, but I found an opportunity. I do an opportunity at home that helps me. I got an opportunity, blah, blah, blah. And people will ask for the information. Then take them to Messenger and start that conversation. What do you need more in life right now? Blah, blah, blah. Right. Okay, then what else did I do? I done another live. I've done a few lives this week. About the team building. I'm going to share a bit of that in a minute. Then this is Woo Woo Wednesday in my group is so popular. I actually do it in my team page now on a Wednesday as well. It's a lot of attraction cards I use. Theme of the day. People love it. I don't have an FM group, customer group, because I brand me. And I want people to come to me for social marketing, training, some advice on structures, building, you know, it's just a bit of everything. But I like to put my own spin on it, and I do love tarot and all that sort of stuff. So Woo Woo Wednesday, really, really popular. Okay. Yeah, that's my daughter saying Baked Alaska's back out. So I can't buy her, she's in Liverpool. Certificate, shout outs, amazing. Keep going, keep going. Oh, that's a naughty post, but it was got a lot of engagement, that one. And Anita liked it as well, which I had a chuckle at. Right, here's a little post. This is what I mean. Go in the shower. You know, this is we were going out somewhere. So I thought, right, I've got the makeup on. We're about to go out. Let's just get that ring light on and get some photos. And I was hanging the night before. So I don't know why I was so bright and breezy. It's the light. It's really good. I highly recommend get a ring light. It hides everything. But, you know, you want people to smile. People are on Facebook for a reason. They don't want to see your products. They don't want to see your recruiting posts. They don't want to see, you know, stuff. They want to smile. They want to be entertained. So entertain them. Right. And keep going, keep going, keep going. This is a brilliant post. This is Lauren in my team. She's been in FM, her sponsor and the sponsor. We're really inactive. We connected and added it to my support and training. And she's managed to hit the levels, get enough cash to go to Florida to her daughter's dance competitions. And, you know, this is a simple story that's going to get so many people wanting to know more. And her ideal customer is dance troupe mums. You've got cheerleaders in the team, cheerleading mums. Set a group up targeted to cheerleading mums to dance. And that's what Lauren does. Her group is not FM VIP. It's a group to give advice, support, talk about trips, talk about travel, do some buying and selling of uniforms. Not uniforms, that's, you know what I mean, costumes. And she's attracting like-minded people. She feels their pain points. She understands them, that they need some extra cash because taking kids on these trips costs money. So then roll in the opportunity, roll in people already getting familiar with Lauren, comfortable with her. They know who she is. They can trust her. They don't care what she sells. They don't care what she does. They just know that it works for her. So that's exactly what that's about. That's my little group. Oh, this is Sophie. She sends me so much random stuff. Oh, more photos from Joe. I am getting to the point. There we go. This is my post. This is the Thursday before's post. Right. So basically, this is what you do on a throwback Thursday, is take people back to a place you used to be. So I took them back to a time I'd just been recovering from a breakdown. I went from earning £2 a month in FM because I was still working, earning £2 a month, but I wasn't getting any money, maintenance. I went from £2 a month to starting over 2,000 in 12 months from finding an opportunity. So I don't ever mention the word FM on there, but I'll just leave that on for a second. So, you know, it's the first thing I treated myself to was getting the kids the photos done. I had to go and live in a council house. I was struggling to make ends meet, gas, electric meter, couldn't afford holidays. I was a mum with no idea what to do, but I needed to make life easier. And that's it. And then today I look back 10 years down, you know, I got married, I found happiness. I live in a lovely 4-bed house, rediscovered my confidence and ambition, traveled to amazing places all over the world, nice car, and I quit my job in 12 months of starting to team build. And I'm on a mission to help women redesign their life, learn new skills, and attract an income to enable them to live the best life they deserve. And that is exactly what you guys need to do. You need to have that mission instead of just, oh, let's do a recruiting post here, let's do a post here, let's do a post there. Whoa, I've got nobody joined my team this month. And I always say, no shit, Sherlock. You know, you have to put yourself in their position. What do they see from you? So, you know, you have to take control of your business and get the confidence to start using your personal profiles, because it's hard. It's hard to open up, and I get that. It was so hard for me to write that still. So I don't go full on. I'll save that for another week. I'll save another post for another week. I'll save another one for another week, another one on Instagram, another. Drip people into you. So you are attracting people who you share that pain with. And that's us now. You know, we've overcome so much. You know, my eldest, he goes back to Colombia this Sunday, so I've had him home for a month, which has been amazing. And that's when we went down to see Sophie in Liverpool. So it's hard, but you know, you just look back and you think, do you know what? 10 years ago, I was so low, but I found something that picked me up. It helped me get confidence. It helped me discover who I was again. It gave me so many skills. How many here who would never have been on a Zoom, who don't even know what Zoom was before they started FM? How many here do not even know how to switch on Facebook before they started FM? And these are little skills that we learn, which are super, super relatable to people. So make sure you are sharing these stories. So let me come back onto me. Yay. Okay. So I always do a total Howard takeover on this, don't I? I'm going to finish on my 5 tips. No, not 5 tips, 5 reasons. Don't follow these tips, whatever you do. Okay. So why do people struggle? Lack of consistency. You know, as I said, I had somebody come to me, I haven't been able to do the business, blah, blah, blah. She'd never posted on a business page in 6 months. There was nothing on a personal profile to say that she was even doing FM. There was nothing at all. It's like, well, oh my God, no wonder. You know, and I say it as it is, guys. I do say it as it is. I don't pussyfoot. So you've got to be consistent. Every single day, post something. Don't be spammy. Don't post about FM this, FM that, FM the other. You know, share something about you, your day. Use your Facebook stories to share your day. If you want to put photos on a potty training and, you know, dinners and cooking and, you know, going out on the lash or whatever, use them on your stories. People do like to see that. But that's a journey. You're taking people on a journey of your life. And that's what you've got to be doing on Facebook and on Instagram. You need to be taking people on a journey. Posts, you know, you don't need to spam the heck out of Facebook, you know, just 3 a day or something. You don't have to really go mad. But make sure you're posting something. And that's on your business page as well. Make sure you're doing some sort of content on there, something valuable. That's your selling platform. Facebook, when you sign your terms to sign up, you cannot sell on your personal profile. So you've got to protect yourself. We do it in a way that we can get around it. Use your business page. That's what that's there for, and not your groups either. People don't want to be sold to. Right, number 2 is your social media mistakes. It's posting crap. It's just not even thinking. It's just not sharing value. So I always say, before you post something and you're looking at smashing them levels higher, think, is it inspirational? Is it motivational? Is it going to give somebody an, oh my God, yeah, I understand that. Or, oh my God, yeah, I've done that. I've been there. That's what you want to get people. You want to give people entertainment and value. And also skills. Number 3, not having any skills, just jumping into sponsoring. You've got to read your books. You've got to join, follow your upline, follow me on YouTube. You've got to follow your sponsor, or if you don't, you know, have an active sponsor, follow your upline. Then follow somebody else in the company who's at the levels that you want to get to. There's no point following somebody who's at 3%. Because you're never going to get past 3%. You want to follow people, connect with people at the levels that you want to smash. Watch what they're doing, stalk them, follow them. And again, like with Facebook, you know, I apologize if I don't accept friend requests, because I really don't, because I get them. I don't even get a private message to say, hiya, Sharon, I've seen this, seen that, you know, great to connect. I'm not going to add you, follow me. Or it's the same when you build connections in any group. Make sure you're sending people a message. Hi, you know, Sharon, we're in the same group. I love that. Oh, good morning, Minnie. I love my iWatch. So yeah, you've got to create conversations. There's no point just adding people willy-nilly as friends and never connecting with them, because that's just, you know, just don't do that. You want to build up that relationship. So yeah, go upline and learn from your upline. Find a cross line, find another leader who's at the levels that you want to get to, watch them, stalk them, and watch what they do and put your spin on it. And get the books. You've got to learn. You're in network marketing, and it's not easy. You've got to skill up. You've got to follow a coach as well, upline, crossline, and follow a coach. I follow Ray Higdon. I absolutely love him, and that's who I follow. You've got Fraser Brooks, you've got Eric Worre, you've got other people as well. You know, take something out what one says, take something somebody else says, put it together and create your own style, and pass that down line, because your skills, you pass them down. And if you're not learning skills, What are you teaching your team? And you can't rely on your uplines to always train them. Big Al, oh my God, I love Big Al as well. Absolutely love Big Al. Read literally all of his books. Big Al, brilliant. Colour personalities, love it. Right, no action. You know, you are on Facebook, you are connecting with people, but you're seeing people are struggling, making month end. Why don't you just go and message them in the inbox and say, are you open? You know, I've got something that may help you. I've seen you struggling for your holidays. Can I just ask you where you go in? Start to build up a little bit of a rapport. And, you know, are you open to making a little bit extra cash in your spare time? That you say that because people think, oh my God, I haven't got time to do that. Make sure, you know, are you open to making some extra cash in your spare time? And then, you know, you've got to be actively recruiting. There's no point recruiting, and I mean posting consistent. It comes into consistency bracket, but you know, doing adverts, doing posts and stuff like that. If you're only doing, I don't know, 1 week and then you vanish for 3 months, then I'm going to start recruiting again. You're there again for a week, then you vanish for 6 months. It's like, you know, that's just so confusing for people. People are looking, they're watching you, and it'll take about 7 times before 7 posts, 7 weeks, 7 days. It doesn't really matter. Well, then you are a bit spammy if it's 7 days of bang, bang, bang. But people are going to see you for 7 times. They're watching you, they're stalking you, they're looking at you. So if all your posting's rubbish, you're not giving value, you are not even offering your opportunity and sharing it on a Throwback Thursday even, if that's going to be easy to get you into the flow of it, they're not going to join you. So really start to look at your profiles and your missions, what you are about, who do you want to work with? I want to work with women who I can connect with, which is probably women aged 36 to 56. They are my ideal customer. Those are who I speak to. Those are who I relate to. You cannot recruit everybody. You really, really can't. You can't. It's that fishing rod, that pond, fishing rod, that pond. Let's put the fishing rod in the middle of the Irish Sea. I'm going to get loads of fish here. I'm going to get loads of bites. You're going to get none. You are going to get none, because you're not speaking to that person. So that's my words of wisdom for the day. So I hope you got lots of value from it. I will go back and check these. Yeah, Neville, ring lights are a must. I've got a big Diva ring, but I also have that clip-on one that goes on my desk if I'm using my phone, and I can just have the little ring light, and I use an adapter. I do my cookery show in the kitchen with it plugged on the worktop, had my phone, and it was plugged in a power charger. Brilliant lighting. So really, really, that is a big tip. If you are doing selfies, doing lives, either sit in front of the, you know, the window to get the natural light in, or get some sort of ring light, because there's nothing more off-putting than seeing somebody. This isn't right. Side track here quickly. If you were going to do Facebook Live, which you really, really should be doing, that's how people connect with you, and you're sitting there, you've got a pile of washing here, you've got 10 kids running around that side. That's a bit exaggerated, but hey, you could have. It's been known. But you get my gist. People aren't going to be looking at you. They're going to be looking at what's going on behind them. That's why I use a blank wall. And also in my office, I don't have too much going on behind me. So make sure that you set the scene. It could take, honestly, it took me about 10 minutes to clean my kitchen the other day, because I had a pile of ironing on the table, and I just whizzed it to one side of the worktop. So it looked at me, I just did some, you know, I was clean and tidy. There was nothing distracting people, and that's what it's about. Don't distract people with stuff around you. Find, if you've got to go in the bathroom and stand behind the door, do that. You get bigger engagement and stuff as well. Right, I am going. Have a fantastic weekend. Tonight we're off for an Indian, because Aaron goes back to Colombia on Sunday, so we're having the last meal. We're going out for Indian tonight, so I'm really looking forward to that for tea. Then he goes away for, I might not even see him for a year now, and then I'll probably just go on the gin. As usual, I'll be on the gin. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.